Good day, everyone. I welcome you to another episode of Gido Academy, where we simplify chemistry for Waec and Jamb examination students. In this particular video, we're talking about calculation on the relative molecular mass of compound. Before you can calculate the relative molecular mass of compound, there is need for you to know their mass number, the mass number of those compounds. But let's start with the question I have there. What is the relative molecular mass of the following compound? We have CO, we have CO2, we have Al2O3, we have CaCO3, we have H2SO4, we have Al2SO4, 3. For you to be able to calculate the relative molecular mass of those compounds so well, there is need for you to understand their atomicity per element. Let's say the first one we have there is what? Is C, number one, is CO. That's to say carbon plus what? Plus oxygen. Then what is the relative atomic, what's the molar mass of carbon? Is 12. So you write 12 plus oxygen is what? Is 16. So 12 plus 16, that is going to give us 28 grams. So that is the relative molecular mass of carbon 2 oxide. Therefore, number 2 is CO2. That's to say carbon plus 2 oxygen. Because we have the atomicity of carbon here is 1, but the atomicity of oxygen here is 2. So you write carbon is 12 plus oxygen is 16. So write 2 times 16. Therefore, we have 12 plus 2 times 16 is going to give us what? 32. Then 12 plus 32, we have 44 what? Gram. So we can say the relative molecular mass of carbon 4 oxide is 44. What about if you have aluminium oxide, which is number 3, Al2O3? This simply means you have 2 aluminium plus 3 what? Oxygen. So what is the atomic mass of aluminium? Aluminium is 27. So we have 2 times 27 plus 3 times 16. So we have 2 times 27, it gave us 54. Then plus 3 times 16, we have 48. So 54 plus 48, 54 plus 48, the answer is 102 grams. So that's what we have as our answer. Then in number 4, we have calcium triosocarbonate 4. Now, if you have something like this, the first thing you have to do is to write out the atomicity, which is calcium plus carbon plus 3 oxygen. Calcium is 40, carbon is 12, but oxygen is 3 times what? 16, because we have 3 oxygen present. So we have 40 plus 12 plus 48, because 3 times 16 will give us 48. Then 40 plus 12 plus 48, we are going to have what? 100 grams. So calcium triosocarbonate 4 has 100 grams as relative molecular mass. Then for the number 5 is H2SO4. That's hydrogen tetraoxosulfate 6. So we have 2 hydrogen plus 1 sulfur plus 4 oxygen. So after getting this, what is the relative molecular mass of hydrogen, or the atomic mass of hydrogen? Is 1. You say 2 times 1 plus sulfur. Sulfur here is 32 plus 4 times 16. Please. 2 times 1 will give us 2 plus 32 plus 4 times 16 will give us 64. Let me confirm. 4 times 16 gave us 64. Then 64 plus 32 plus 2, we have everything here is equal to 98 grams. The most difficult one is aluminium sulfate. Number 6, which is Al2SO4, and everything is 3. If you truly want to do something like this, the first thing that will come to your mind is, how many aluminium do we have? We have 2 aluminium. Now, where you have issue is, if you have a bracket here, it means use this 3 to multiply everything in the bracket. So originally, we can have Al2S3O12, because 3 times 1 will give us 3, 3 times 4 will give us 12. So we can write 3 sulfur plus 12 what? Oxygen. Now look at the board very well for proper comprehension. 2 aluminium, 3 sulfur, 12 oxygen. So from there, aluminium is 2 times 27 plus 3 times 32 plus 12 times 16. So let's punch our calculator. 2 times 27 we have 54. 3 times 32 we have 96. Then 12 times 16 we have plus 192. So if you sum everything together, we have 342 grams. So this is how you easily calculate the relative molecular mass of every compound. The first thing to know is the mass number of the compound. Then after that, what is the atomicity? It means how many number of carbon, how many number of the individual elements that made up that compound that is present in the compound or in the molecule. So from there, you multiply the atomicity by the mass number of the compound, then you get the relative molecular mass of that compound. If you find what I do very interesting, why not subscribe to Gido Academy, like the video, and if you truly want chemistry to be simplified for Waec and Jamb, follow my playlist up for other videos regarding or related to chemistry or related to this particular topic. See you in the next episode, but for now, goodbye.